I have like left train at my house when I'm like, I have things to do.
What?
Even if it's not, just leave. I've been watching your videos and to them every night. Like, what are you waiting for? Bring your best Bob. You sound stupid. I want to have sex with you. Should I have not gotten on RuPaul's Drag Race? Yeah, never. So I moved to Florida and I work on a boat now.
In a month?
You know, immediately I'm like, I'm not a f***ing idiot. Oh, what is this? So now I just drink. Hello? Oh.
What's the motherfucking tea, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another Mistress Monday. Now, before I even get started, you already know what I'm gonna say. Like, comment, subscribe, do your big one, because when you do, I can bring amazing guests to the channel, just like today's guest. I know many of you out there probably have been keeping up with my beef with Bob the Drag Queen, and you probably are gonna think I invited today's guest so I can get a little bit more information on her. Now, that's not true. I'm not gonna mention Bob anymore. I'm not gonna bring her up, but if today's guest brings her up, I'm gonna be inclined to discuss her. We'll see what it gives. This woman, I feel like she's going to leave me speechless. I know this for a fact because before I even got her here in the studio, I was speechless. Before today, we really haven't had any conversation. She is one of my favorite dreadheads. I don't know what this is about to give, so it's simply going to be me at the Thorgy Thor meet and greet. Let's jump in. So you're with them. For your team, free the nipple.
Let it loose, girl. What are you doing?
Free the nip, let loose. Okay, you're a drag race machine. Before we got on, you were asking me about my beef with Bob. What do you know?
Oh, I don't. Listen, I'm not like some drag race fanatic. I don't sit at home. I'm not like a fan. I was on the show. I love it. I'm very busy and booked and blessed and blah, blah, blah. When I get videos that are like, you know, when I'm scrolling like on the toilet for like 45 minutes, like, oh, let's just watch every, I can't believe I just said that all over, whatever. When you just get like deep, I'm like, oh, Mistress Isabelle Brooks doing Bob's makeup tutorial. And you like dragged her.
What were your thoughts? I mean, everything I was saying was true though.
You did, what was it? It was like the black line into the nose with like the gold
That's her
highlighter.
signature.
That's her signature. I was like, oh, whatever, like who cares? Now, I don't know the beef. Was she mad about this? This is what I don't know.
You've known Bob long as I'm so new, I don't really know Bob. I think I made her mad.
She's the gaslighting.
She is.
She says something and then waits for you to say it back. And then acts like, oh, you're gonna come for me now?
Can I be?
And it's like, woo, Bob. It's always entertaining and he's always the funniest one. So it's like, you just let it happen.
But I think that's why I made him mad, because now he's not the funniest one. Now everyone's bashing him. You know what I mean?
Everyone's bashing him?
Yes.
Pull up the comments.
I did the makeup store and everyone in the comments like, oh, now I understand why Bob's so ugly. Like, Bob's makeup is very ashy.
Oh, see, but
like,
that's not you.
No,
that's
exactly.
The horrible trolley people.
And that's the thing.
It's like, can we relax and stop?
I was literally minding my business. I made the video because Bob was saying like, oh, I'm still fat. Like, I have fat girl mentality. She was saying my body is botched. And like, she was talking about my pads, but I don't wear pads. She was talking about my body.
Oh, she's talking about you.
Yeah, so that's what started it.
That's like deep.
She
That's
was
like
bullying,
psychological trauma.
She was bullying me, gaslighting me. On Katya and Trixie's podcast, they said Bob was built like a refrigerator. That's what they said. Why are you laughing in agreement?
You have to cut the laughing out. I leave it in on. Also, Bob is not built like a refrigerator.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then she was talking about like her outfits, and Violet Chachki literally called her and was like, you're nobody to be talking about outfits and aesthetics.
God.
But that's the truth.
Does Bob have beef with like
Yes.
every girl? And I
She's
just don't know this?
Yeah, she's the problem. Should I even apologize to her? Because she bullied me.
Should we call her?
That's crazy to start the video off like this.
Why doesn't that come up?
You didn't pay your phone bill? Not Bob blocked you. He has an Android phone.
Who has? Oh, he's the one. Kitten with the Whip. Come on, Kitten with the Whip. Because Kitten with the Whip was his first drag name.
Kitten with the Whip is crazy.
And it's still Kitten with the Whip on my phone. I've never changed it. Literally, it's Kitten with the Whip.
I'm embarrassed because I thought that was your friend.
Bob? I don't know.
Why is she ignoring you?
Oh, that's what you.
No,
you mean, girl. You get everything
No,
that's
I'm
coming to you.
asking.
Hello? Oh. Tell me exactly, without going on and on, what so you did. So she said something about you have body dysmorphia and fat girl something, or else, which is like
me.
Here's the thing: who is Bob to be saying that about anybody?
Well, that's exactly
not because Bob, but I'm like, why would anybody say that out of nowhere about anybody?
No, but I can tell you. I can tell you.
I got so excited. Oh my. Call your friend back every once in a while. You know what I mean? Answer my face.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch. I'm sorry.
Is she now?
She really is.
All right, love you, Bob. Call me tomorrow. Well, here's the thing. So I always thought, and I love that I'm just saying this, because I've said this to Bob and Monet. I was like, when they started the sibling rivalry thing, like back in
It should have been you.
Yes. We've been friends for like 20 years or something, right? And it was me and Bob running around New York City. We loved each other. We worked at the same pace. Our tenacity, our business mind, we loved it. We were like, New York is fun. Let's take over the world. And then we happened to be on the same channel. And me and Bob beef that they like created. And I'm like, we winked at each other. We're like, let's just fight. Like, okay, I don't give a. And it was fun, but we loved each other. And the thing about Bob is people are really scared of him because he's really quick, very smart and vicious, right? And he's smarter than you, faster than you. He's a brilliant comedian. I'm not scared of Bob. Bob loves to fight. He lights up when somebody comes from him. So do I. I love when somebody's like, you know what, Thorgy? I go like this. What? Oh, what else? Oh my God, this hurts me. You know what? Are you done? Let me talk about you, bitch. Yeah. And I'll clap back and everyone's like, ooh. So that's why Bob appreciates it. And it's like, let's go back and forth because I don't care. And I just feel like it would have been a better show in the Silver Rivalry.
You f***ing ended Monet. You ended, he should, I feel like he went with Monet like you said though, because he knows he could tell Monet what to do.
I'm not gonna,
No, and I'm a co-sign for you because it's so funny because Monet wants to sing live. You know, she holds the microphone with her big burly hands, but she can never be dainty with the violin and give orchestrative keys. Let's wake it up.
I like you. This is fun. Also, I love you girls. I didn't say that. Allegedly.
Listen, we love Bob Monet. I'm just deciding how I'm gonna move forward because I
like the fighting. It's more fun. I don't want you to make up. Oh, I love it.
I feel like Monet's kind of jealous of you a little bit. No, for real. I really feel it.
Keep going. This is great. Nobody ever talks to me like this. You know, I do a lot of press articles, like a lot of phone calls about classical music. And it's like uppity, like New York Phil, like press, right?
Well, you were just in an interview with Chelsea Handler, right?
I'll talk about it, but I'm traumatized.
Start from the very beginning.
Okay, so this was yesterday, right? It's 6, 7 p.m. Like it's a nighttime, we're filming and having a good time. But I said, all right, what time is it? It has to be late because I am on Chelsea Handler's podcast this morning. This has been like 2 weeks of back and forth emails, back and forth, right? That's what I told you last night. It was all these emails. It sounded so good. It was really official. And they said some beautiful things like, you know, we're so interested in talking about the LGBTQ crossover to classical music in such a seemingly conservative world, how you're changing things. We also want to talk about behind the scenes drama on season 8 and All Stars 3. And I'm like, this is a human being that like did some research on me.
I was about to say,
I was like, okay, I can, and then it was like other things, right? Like amazing things. I discussed other topics, like I'm doing a juice cleanse now. Anyway, we'll go with that. So I was going back and forth with this guy, Jack Lewis, right? And it was back and forth.
Jack Lewis.
Yeah, oh no. And we did all of this and then we set up a Zoom meeting yesterday during the day or whatever. And it was like to talk about the topics, to set up the camera, to make sure the background looked good for the, like just discuss what we were talking about. So I joined on the thing and I'm nervous. I'm like, is Chelsea gonna pop up? Like I'm a big fan, you know? And I pop up and it's just me on the Zoom, but I just left like my name because I don't like being the one that's like, hello. I'm like, I'll click my face like after I see you. I'm very like that. I'm not an idiot. So it popped up and it was just a graphic of a microphone. And he goes with a thick accent. I couldn't guess where it from. He was like, hello? And I'm like, hello?
Like
is this Jack Lewis? He goes, oh, where, you know, your face. I'm like, right away, bad vibes. Like, I'm like, this is not like a executive position person talking to me about this right now, right? So I'm like, red flags were going up and I was like, okay, but can I see your face? I was very like, all right, well, we Zoomed for a reason. You didn't call me on the phone. You wanted to Zoom and see my face. Well, all I see is Thorgy Thor. And I said, you show me your face. You know, immediately I'm like, I'm not a f***ing idiot. Oh, what is this? Is this Jack, like, what's going on? He goes, oh, no. Oh, did you get because apparently I'm supposed to go to the metadata into my professional dashboard and there was an event that Chelsea Handler sent me and I was supposed to click. It never showed up. So he goes, just share your screen with me and I'll take control of your computer. And I went, yeah, never. But also, what do you look like? Show me your face, bitch. You know, I got like really like, this is like borderline ridiculous now. And he goes, oh God, and hangs up on me.
Can we call him right now?
No, never. But here it is. I went back to, because I'm confused. Did I just piss off Chelsea Handler and like lose my opportunity to talk to them? Because they're, you know, and I was thinking if I were them, I'd be like, Thorgy's not serious. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on. And I went back and I reread all the emails as if they put it into ChatGPT. You typed in Thorgy Thor, violin playing drag queen, RuPaul's Drag Race, write a email to get their metadata.
Yeah.
If you read it from that view, it's like, Then I was like, I don't know that I really pissed her. So I emailed the real one and I was like, hey, by the way, I'm Thorgy Thor from RuPaul's Drag Race. Just letting you know, like, did I piss you off? And like, was this a real thing? Or, you know, and then I messaged Chelsea Handler on Instagram, like, hey, you know, I know we're not like really good friends, but I'm Thorgy Thor from RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, I'm not some weirdo. Like, what, did you want me on your podcast? And then I put it in, if this was a bot, by the way, I'm available and would love to be on your podcast. To talk about bridging the gap between LGBT and orchestra work. I literally put in there like, if it was something, I'm like, I might get her. So Chelsea, I would love.
Did she respond?
Let's check. I never check Instagram anymore. I put my phone down. I can talk about anything all day long. And this, when I'm home alone, this is how I talk to myself all day too. Did she not read it?
Fucking bitch, she didn't even open it. It's okay, grandma.
I'm 31. How young could I get away with?
Please don't ask me these questions. You have experience.
I do drink a lot, speaking of.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel like now we can manifest that she's gonna watch this and she's gonna invite you on. Literally.
Hello.
If she's watching right now, what would you tell her?
Let's go skiing together at Mount Snow. My aunt runs Mount Snow and she goes like naked skiing, smoking. And I'm always like, I want to go skiing. I've been skiing since I was 2 years.
I can handle you drinking, but you skiing and inviting Chelsea to go skiing is
That's
crazy.
what I meant. She does lots of cocaine all day long, Chelsea Handler. Cocaine. That's what I meant. What did you think I was talking about?
What about Jack Lewis?
Also, I'm like, let's invite him. Let's invite him. I'm like, I know you're in Istanbul or whatever. Like, come on, come over. Like, let's go skiing.
It's an interesting like business model. I don't know if I would do it, but
let's do it.
let's start coaching everyone.
Let's start writing down, you know, all stuff.
Have you ever been scammed for real?
No. I'm a cuckoo bird and I really am like aloof, but I'm not stupid. I'm actually really fast. And also, if you've met me, I talk a lot. What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, feelings. You like home. You need your home in order. You need to feel comfortable. Cancers are their best when they're surrounded by people who take care of them, hear them, heal them, listen to them. But the opposite, if you're around somebody who does not care about your needs, you turn into a vicious, mean podcast host.
That's me with Bob.
Did we have things to talk about, or
this is what we're talking about?
Okay, I don't know. I'm like, because we haven't even started. If you were like, here's the questions.
I knew we would just go off.
I can talk.
The video's already perfect. Literally, the video is sickening. Okay, so have you ever been robbed?
No, my house has never been like broken into. I'm also like 6'9" in drag, and I'm also very like, if there's a creepy character that's coming at me, I'll immediately go, nope, across the street. So I've never been like at gunpoint. I'm like, if something seems really sus, I'm like, just leave right now. Even if it's not, just leave. Like, what are you waiting for? No, it's fine. No, it's not fine. Get out of here right now.
What if it's like DL trade in your house?
So I have like left trade at my house when I'm like, I have things to do.
What?
I'm like, but you can like hang out if you want to.
That is
everyone told me to like,
crazy.
don't do that. But I'm very, where I'm like, no, he's fine. I know. I'm like really suspect about people, but then I know, and my really, really good friends are like, you just trust the weirdest people, and then you'll be really suspicious about everyone else. And I'm like, oh, he's fine. And then I come home and everything's gone.
I'm afraid to even ask what your type is because it can go so many ways. If you're on Grindr right now, what kind of guy are you looking for?
I'm not. My friend Jillian grabbed my phone and said, we're setting you up because I've been single forever. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't care. And immediately it was just like, Thorgy? Oh my God, hey, like, just watched you, love mustard. Hey girl, Stevie Nicks, you were robbed. And I'm like, I just want to suck your Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're here for.
Why don't you tell them that?
Because it takes so much time to talk to every person.
No.
Don't talk to me like that.
When they say Thorgy, all you gotta say is pull that out. Literally, just like that, pull that out.
But then I worry about, like, because I'm some big mega superstar on television. But I'm not. Sean, cut that out. One episode. Yeah.
We need to have Thorgy on the dating show.
Okay.
You would love.
I want to do more TV stuff. You were asking Candy, what television show do you want to do? And I'm sitting there like, I'd love to go back on All Stars. I'd love to like do Survivor. I'd love to do.
Oh, I would love that for you. That would be sick.
The only thing that would stop me is bugs. I am very much like, I get really physically irritated. That would be the ruin for me. Not the scheming game, not being manipulative. That is like my forte. I just be like, I'll be friends with everybody while being friends with other people behind their back.
Oh
I'm like,
my
it's fine, girl.
gosh.
Girl, girl. No, to the end. Time final two, you know, whatever. Also, the physical challenges. I'm incredibly physical. I love it. I really push myself. I would always be a good team member. I don't mind running around naked. It would be the best.
Stop, you're making me horny.
I'm horny. And I never sleep anyway. So when they're like losing their mind because they can't sleep, I would be like, yay! There's a challenge first thing tomorrow morning. Yes, let's get up. Come on.
Okay, wait, so you're on Grindr. What kind of guy are you looking for?
Can I show you? Like,
yes,
oh, I take pictures. So
now you're screenshotting there. I'm screaming.
Oh wait, no, because I send it to friends of mine. I'm like, this man could do anything he wanted with me. Also, he is Italian and he runs a like meat shop and like Italian like supermarket in Wantagh, Long Island. He is probably 4'10". And like walks like
he's still gonna top you.
Yeah. But he's like cute. I'm into short, very masculine men.
I see that for you, actually. I like
because
that.
I'm so tall and kind of and I'm okay with that. But then when I meet these like short, they're like yeah. I'm like, I want to have sex with you. It's not just Italians. I like Turkish men.
You want to meet him?
Yeah. Here, wait. I think I just took one like recently.
I was scared you were gonna say you want like a Starbucks barista, non-binary, blue hair.
No, those are like my friends, you know. I don't know if we should
Wait,
be talking about
no, I got to talk.
He has like a whole page, and he does really well.
We're manifesting.
I know. I want to just call him out, but I don't want to be creepy if I go there and like order like the Italian sub sandwich, because I'll be like, I'll have the food, please. You know, like
be like, I have a taste for Italian, but also I'll eat something from your restaurant.
It's they're loud and really like this, and I'm like, you sound stupid, and that's a bonus. I mean, you know, like
right? Let me see
okay,
this man.
You have to. But here, listen to.
Wait, I'm confused. You said you don't actually know him.
No.
I thought you said you've been on Grindr.
Wait.
Oh, he's cute.
He's excited to sell his prosciutto bread across the country. He's really cute, and he's a great cook. Like, he's also good with these videos. Like, I'm not kidding. I want to go, but you see how creepy that is if I pull up and go, I've been watching your videos and to them every night. No, not really, but like that's no. I would want to be like, I really like want to have sex with you. Like, are you single? Like, I know this is really weird, but I was on RuPaul's Drag Race and I do drag, and I know you're in an Italian family and you make prosciutto bread all day. I'm obsessed with him, but I also would love to like just hang out with him. I need to go make friends.
Chelsea Handler, everyone right now, tag the original Salpinos, and we're gonna get Thorgy hooked up with this man.
You know what? Let's be friends. I would love to talk to him. He's so sexy. He's sexy without trying.
You know what?
We're the epitome of my type.
We're down for like a friendship, but we want to let him know.
All right.
No, do it.
Now I'm nervous. No, see, now I want to be respectful in the Italian culture.
Everyone DM this page a picture of Thorgy. They're gonna reply. The fans are gonna do it. Everyone, what do you think is your sexiest picture?
So how about this? Why don't I go there in drag and he'll make me a sandwich and we can like do like a collaborative post.
I like that. I think you should go and you should play the violin and just wow him.
Perfect. He'd be like, that inspired me to make a croissant sandwich with ham and provolone. And I'm like, God, you're sexy.
I'm kind of gagged because I thought you were telling me this is someone you were talking to. I kind of live for it though.
I'm not really talking to him.
When was your last boyfriend?
Like high school?
Shut the f up.
Like serious? Yeah. Although, oh my God, there was this one guy right before I went on Drag Race 8. I got the call and I was like, oh my God. We were like, you know, hooking up, and it was like 2 months. I really liked him. My name is Shane Thor, Thorgy, right? And he goes, the drag is like fine, but like, I like Shane. You know, and it hit me a different way. You know what I mean? It's like,
you're like in love.
He disarmored me. He like sent me, I was like, oh, you're like serious. This isn't like a fun. He's like, I like Shane, like makeup or not. Like I want to date you. Like I want to be with you. Like it hit me.
Where is he at?
This is turning into a whole different.
No, I love. This is
gonna get real dark. It's gonna get real dark. So I said to him, and you know when you get on the show for the first time, they're like $2 million lawsuit. You can't say anything. So I didn't say anything. Except for like my one best friend and like Domino, who was making my costumes.
You just disappeared on him.
No, I told him I have to disappear for like a month, but I can't tell you why, and I won't have my phone. He was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, but I'll be back in a month. Like, just trust me. Which, by the way, to anybody, that's weird, right? But girl, that was the truth. But it was the truth. So I was filming season 8 of Drag Race when I got back, because they sent you back early because I didn't win. And my roommate at the time was like, you didn't win. And I'm like, no, but I did really good. You know, that's how I felt about me. Okay, so I get back after filming for a full month, and immediately I'm like, hey, I want to say his name.
Say it.
Tristan.
Okay.
Tristan, but he was like, my name's Trisket. He was like kind of weird and kind of cute, but like.
We gotta shame him. F you.
No, hold on.
Oh, wait, bring it back.
That's why I said it gets real dark, hold on. He calls me on the phone and he goes, yeah, you like left. So I moved to Florida and I work on a boat now.
In a month?
And I went, I told you I was coming back in a month. So you moved to Florida? Like you couldn't be paid, didn't listen to me at all. So he moved to Florida, worked on a boat. This is what he told me. And we would send like cute little photos back and forth and like videos and stuff. And I was like, this isn't like whatever. But then he started to look really unhealthy when we would FaceTime. And I'm like, you don't look good. Like losing weight, looking really pale and kind of depressed. And like didn't furnish his apartment and then eventually stopped texting me. And I've never heard from him again.
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
So why?
When's the last time?
So now I just drink.
When's the last time you talked to him?
Years.
Do you think the numbers still work?
Season 8.
You think the numbers still work?
I tried. You want to see?
Let's call.
Oh.
Baby, let me tell you something. We're going to find this man right now. I promise you. I'm the f***ing Nancy Drew. Pull up the number. I'm literally going to find him right now.
But here's the thing. I didn't know his family. I didn't know where he was really from. I didn't know his last name. And I was like, what address are you at? Can I come find you? Are you hanging from a boat rod? Really, it was like all of a sudden. And then the text messages went through like, hey, just like reaching out, like, hey, like, and then they stopped, started being sent back with the exclamation point, like, this number is no longer. So now his phone turned off. And
he probably blocked you. Let me see the number.
And I got my heart broke and I was like, I don't like this. If this is what dating is, I never want to do it again. And then this guy, I was like, was this the one that like got away? You know what I mean? I really think about that. Like, should I have not gotten on RuPaul's Drag Race? I got eliminated anyway. Like, this is so private to me, but also like, I'm only getting older. Like, how much time do we have left on this planet? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, you might as well let it
Oh my God, start doing things. Like, what am I waiting for? I think about him like every once in a while, like,
oh, stop, because I'm a hopeless
yeah, like I'm like,
romantic.
I wish I knew his family's name or like I've never met his family. I don't really know where he went. I didn't know where he was from. I don't even know his last name.
Someone out here knows him, I promise you. Give us everything,
He was into like piercings and stuff. He wanted to become like a tattoo piercing artist.
How did you meet him? No, stick to
He showed up to a show that I was doing called Mondays on Tuesday morning, because it was really late on Monday, at TNT in Brooklyn, and I did it with me and Ruby Roo. And he showed up one night and he was flirting all night long. We did this one thing where we're like, do you want to be slapped by Thorgy? Give me a $20 bill and you can film it. Like, we were like, any way to get money out of people. And he lined up like 4 times and gave me like $80 just to get hit in the face. And I was like, oh, and he was like flirting with me. And I was like, all right, let's stop the violence. Like, this isn't funny anymore. And then at the end, you know, at bars, they go, if you're not having sex with anyone, if you don't work here, get out and go home. It's one of those things. And then they close the door and you have another drink and you kiki and then you go home. And he goes, no, I'm going home with Thorgy.
Daddy.
To everybody.
That's sickening.
And I went, yeah, see you later. And I went home with him. I liked that he actually just went for it, said it to me, told me what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I actually appreciated that he told me what to do. And maybe that's why I like short, mean Napoleon complex.
He changed your like trajectory, I feel like. He's the one that got away from you.
Yeah. And what sucks is I don't even know if he's alive. That's
the studio audience gasping
story,
is crazy.
But it's true.
I agree.
Just never heard from him again after texting back and forth. But in the FaceTime, I'm like, you don't look good. Because he was like meaty. He was like healthy and meaty.
How old was he?
He had a cute butt, you know? And then he went to Florida. I was like, you look really, really thin and unhealthy. Like, hey, what's going on? Move back to New York. You know, I've tried this. And then I never heard from him.
What if he had a disease that was killing him, but he didn't want to break it to you, and then after you got back, he was like already.
And he was like, I only have 6 months to live.
No,
you're leaving for a month? Oh my God.
Literally.
I mean, you're not wrong, maybe. So he was like, you left for a month? I'm going to work on a boat because I can't sit waiting for you.
That sounds crazy. I feel like he was dying.
He was. And he did.
Finding her a man. We need that man. I want his ashes. We're gonna contact him through the Ouija board. I'm manifesting he's alive. Someone out there knows him. Give us what he looks like. How old was he?
Did watch one of those like what are those reality television shows like My Secret Obsession or something? It was somebody who ate her husband's ashes. We could get the ashes.
My Strange
we
Addiction.
can become me. We can become one.
I hope he's alive.
It's really taking a turn. Yeah, me too. I hope he's happy and booked and blessed working on a boat.
Booked and blessed is crazy. Oh my God, I'm so
So now I always have Triscuit crackers in my house. Anyway, yes, I would love. Let's do a spin-off show. If there's any network executives out there that want to do dating Thorgy, let's go. Let's set up 10 dates for season 1. Because I'm actually legitimately a crazy person.
I feel like you're never gonna find anyone till you've been with him.
Thanks a lot.
Would you Rose?
I've tried, and she just turns me down every day.
Oh my gosh. You know, okay, so I'm honestly so speechless right now. I feel like out
You
there.
need to hang out with me. We haven't hung out.
I kind of live.
I have stories, and I can make a story out of nothing anyway. But this was a good story.
Listen, I feel like today we're manifesting either Chelsea Handler, the Italian man, or your long lost love. One of them's gonna happen, I promise you. But in the meantime, if this man is gone, he dropped off the face of the earth, what kind of man are you looking for? They're out there watching right now. Shoot your shot. Give it to them.
Sure. Masculine, presenting, short, Italian man. Or Turkish. I like Turkish men too.
Okay.
Also, the ethnicity, it doesn't matter. It's about when you meet somebody, it's about that energy. And I'm attracted to masculinity. Which, by the way, trans men, sometimes I'm like, let's go. Because it's the most masculine, and I'm like, you're hot,
Daddy.
Yeah,
I love.
Anyway, but like the Italian guy who makes me prosciutto bread every day, let's get that. I'll get fat.
I am so gagged right now, and you know what? I think this is a great
If you're into dating Gumby from the show, Thorgy Thor, and you're 4'5", you can send an email to chelseaguestbooking.gmail.com.
I'm fucking screaming. With that being said, I hope that you find your lost love. I hope that you find love, period. And you know what? Chelsea Handler, book my girl. We're ready to talk about.
Yes!
In the meantime, what else do you have coming up? Where can they find you? People are gonna want more Thorgy Thor. What do you have on the horizon?
I took a huge break off of social media because I was getting really depressed. It was too much. It's so much. It's too much. I really put my phone down for the last like 2 months because I'm like, I can't. Now I'm ready to pick it back up. So I'm gonna start posting a lot more content. I'm on Instagram, Thorgy Thor. I'm playing with the Milwaukee Symphony this summer. I'm going back to the Seattle Symphony Orchestra this summer, which is major. I'm doing North Shore Symphony. I'm presenting at Summer in the Park with the New York Phil for like 20,000 people.
Yes.
Which is a major honor. At the top of the show, I get to talk as like Thorgy Thor because it's like,
oh, shit.
you know, the first week of Pride Month. But there's like 20 to 40,000 people in Central Park that see a free concert with the New York Phil, and they want me to speak at the beginning. And I'm like, that's a good gig, girl.
I love that for you.
So it's nice. I'm really putting a lot into my string playing. It's so serious, but I'm such a clown that I'm like, I need some other outlet to be like funny and draggy and fun. And so I'm gonna start filming some content. Maybe a show, a podcast show.
I love
Would you be my guest?
I
Would you
really
do me a
would.
solid?
I would love that. Okay, leave a comment below if you think Thorgy should explore the YouTube journey. Maybe she should do a little podcast, a little 1-2. I think people would listen to you talk about anything. I love
That's what
I love
everyone
a bitch
tells me.
yeah.
And I'm like, really? I really have ADHD. I could talk all day, and I always think I'm rushing through it because people are getting bored, and everyone's like, no. So okay, more of me in 2020 years it.
Oh.
2025.
2025, 2026, 2027, all of it. All the decades to come. Long live Thorgy Thor.
We're making plans. We're making plans.
Unless you die like your long lost love.
And you can eat my ashes too. Baby.
This has been an interesting Mistress Monday. I honestly am kind of like gagged right now. I really hope you find your love. And you know what? If anything, what we did learn today is Bob the Drag Queen truly does not with you. And I don't think that I'm going to apologize to her after all.
Bring your best Bob, kitten with a whip. You should hear what she said when the cameras were off.
Oh my God. With that being said, we've taken it too far. Thank you so much for coming through. I had such a good time. Honestly.
I love you, love you.
I love you too. And you know what? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do your big one, because when you do, I can bring amazing guests just like today. And if you want to see the uncut footage because we yapped for a long time, go check us out over on patreon.com. So, I don't have to remind you, go do your big one. Bye!
I am obsessed with mustard.
here, can I say this? I kind of just want to have more sex. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be like, I want to have sex with people. I'm like dying every day, right? I want to have more sex